This is a player who stepped up to the plate and made MLB history.
Launched to left field, very deep, and gone. Miguel Sano cleared the billboard,
which was only number 5 on our list of the 17 craziest MLB moments in history, which get increasingly more crazier, starting with the biggest MLB brawl in history.
He's charging the mound. Morgan's coming after him, and the Marlins are pummeling him. Oh, goodness. Morgan at the bottom of the pile. Both benches empty.
I'm not gonna lie, the batter looked all tough coming up to Buddy, but got thrown around like a rag doll. But an even tougher play was made by someone not even on the field.
Look out at the mound after he got drilled by the pitch. Looping fly ball, right field corner, and that one is going foul.
That guy made the catch and raised his hand in the air like, yep, I'm getting lucky tonight, boys. But something the opposite of lucky took its place during this game. Just watch how smooth this play was. Oh yeah, that's something we've never seen before. Just like our next clip where the boys decided they were going to switch her up a little. They most likely set up on the right infield because the batter is left-handed, but the scary part about this is that the whole outfield and the left side of the field is wide open. Bruh, if the batter hits it to the left field, they're done. Game over. I'm just saying.
1 out, remember. Ground ball. The play at the plate is on a bounce for 1. Back to first, not in time.
That was scary to watch, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. And we're only 3 clips into the video, but scary seems to be the exact word to fit our number 13 spot.
We were on the air for 4 minutes. At 5:04, we were off the air for a while.
And he fails to get Dave Parker at second base, so the Oakland A's take.
If you didn't hear that correctly, he said there was an earthquake happening.
I really thought it was the fans just banging their feet on the floor and on the top of the dugout, and I went, oh man.
Could the upper deck have collapsed? Those were the thoughts that made your heart sink.
All of a sudden, the press box started to shake, uncontrollably.
There was this enormous roar, and it sounded like major military bombers had flown over.
All of a sudden, there's a big rumble, and the little tables, the little monitors were shaking around.
The screech was so loud, and it felt like a train was coming through the door.
There has been, as you may know by now, a rather severe earthquake measuring 6.5 on the Richter scale in San Francisco.
And looked around, I couldn't believe there'd be a hole that big in the outfield.
Well, folks, that's the greatest open in the history of television.
The players, officials, and fans were evacuated, and the game was postponed and later resumed at a later date. Although some were badly injured, thankfully nobody passed away, and it is now remembered in history as an iconic moment. But back on the more positive side of things, there's 2 plays in this video that absolutely changed the entire game. One of them we'll discuss later in the video.
Are you kidding me?
But the other one is almost as insane.
I know no love come cheap. They left my heart sore. Put it on my soul to keep. I came from the bottom, I got it from under. She fought with a bus, she fought with no run.
Again, Buddy just played it off like it was nothing, but maybe if he caught the ball with his feet like our number 11 spot, he would have been a little more hyped. Who needs game when it comes to getting chicks when you could just be this guy? Remember, we're only 6 clips into the video, and the clips only get more and more crazier. But back on the field, watch this.
There it is, Vina. Oh, this is just like the play.
Buddy woke up and decided he wasn't having it, but for our number 9 spot, this one play made this whole player's career. Ever since he made this one play, the MLB kept their eyes locked on him, and the play sparked many people around the world to make full YouTube videos showing his clips.
Are you kidding me? Behind the back, starting an incredible double play.
I can't get over how Buddy was like, yeah, that was me, what can I say? But even though great plays like this are always good to see, it can't always be all sunshine and rainbows.
Now to the tragic loss of rising baseball star Jose Fernandez, tragically killed in a boating accident.
Just 24 years old, Jose Fernandez, the National League Rookie of the Year 3 years ago, had one of the biggest arms in baseball. Off the field, known for his magnetic personality and team spirit.
In a moment of silence for Jose Fernandez.
This morning, his sudden and tragic death felt all over Major League Baseball.
When you watch kids play Little League or something like that, that's the joy that Jose played with and the passion he felt about playing.
Fernandez died this weekend after a boat he was a passenger in crashed into the rocks in Miami. His Marlins teammates tearfully paying tribute, canceling their game yesterday, painting Fernandez's number 16 into the pitching mound.
And Don Mattingly, his manager, said that Hernandez played the game of baseball the way little leaguers play, with so much passion, but he also had that passion for life, and it's a big loss, certainly. Jose Fernandez may have only been 24 years old, but his impact on Major League Baseball will be felt for years to come.
Rest in peace to the brother, but listen how the stand became a literal internet icon overnight. You see, the Chicago Cubs, who had not reached the World Series in over half a century, were leading the Marylands 3-0 in the 8th inning of Game 6 of the National League Championship Series, with only 5 outs remaining to secure a trip to the World Series. Watch what happens when Cubs outfielder Moises Alou busts himself trying to get to the ball.
Again in the air, down the left field line. Into the stands and couldn't get it as he went it with a feint.
What are you doing? You could have sealed the inning. All good though, it can't affect the game too much. I mean, the chances of a little dumb play ruining everything. All good though, there's still Game 7. The Marylands advanced to the World Series, which they eventually ended up winning too. Like, what a joke, but watch what happens when this player tries to slide to second.
Just swung on a miss, throw to second base. Sosa tagged him out anyway.
The runner tried to steal second while the baseman stole his pride, just like the reporters in these funny interviews.
Springer and Marlon Gonzalez join me for the traditional sunflower seed shower. Thank you guys. They've had some tough games here against the Texas Rangers recently.
Having a little fun. Working the camera.
She upset him because she wouldn't do a replay. Kind of gave him the cold shoulder last night, and he was Tuesday night two. Just showing off last night. It backfired.
Speaking of reporters, watch this player, no joke, save this reporter's life.
I mean, I love our chances. You know, it's been on the field.
Enough about the reporters though. There's nothing compared to the sweetest moment that happened in MLB history.
This is specialist Josh Young, who flew home from Afghanistan Wednesday afternoon, and then later that night he was at the Bees game to surprise his 8-year-old daughter, Paula. Well, Paula thought that she was at the game just to be part of a promotion to run around the bases for a prize. Well, after she finished, she saw her daddy on the video board with a message for her. Now, she thought that he was still in Afghanistan, but of course, he was only a few yards away in the dugout.
I love you and I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you.
Then, moments after walking onto the field, that special 4th of July magical moment happened.
I love you, baby girl.
I love you, Daddy.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too.
What was it like to see her face the first moment she saw you?
It was amazing. I can't put it into words how I felt. Just made me so happy to be here.
How proud are you of your daddy?
Very proud.
You love him?
Yes.
You happy to have him home?
Yeah.
Are you ever gonna quit hugging him?
No.
I'm not the emotional type or none, but I'm not gonna lie, that got me a little. But check out how this player's foot changed the entire game.
Hey, Ross, toss it up. That goes off of Woodruff, kick save and a beauty right to Jed Jerko. That's too easy to pass up. The old.
And the most dangerous and memorable play of all of baseball history, which ended up with this player probably being the most unluckiest player in all of sports, happened in this game.
Back leg expecting impact. And he got
look at it, a shot right back and come off his head, and the throw to first is in time, and Alex is straight down on the front of the mound.
Thankfully, Cobb made a full recovery and still plays in the league to this day.